Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful morning so far. We're actually a little bit behind schedule than what we were originally planning for getting out here on the water, but that's all right. I think it's about 7 o'clock, 7:30. It's foggy. It's like 50 something degrees. I think it's gonna get to 60 today, which is awesome. It's been pretty chilly. And the good news is that we're on the water today, doing some fishing, and hopefully we'll catch some big ones. Fish for stripers, but we also brought some other gear. Brought a throwing net to catch some shad if we need to. Might do some cat fishing. Might do some crappie fishing. Might do some white bass fishing. There's really no telling, but definitely hoping to catch some big ones today. On skipjack. Fish on, baby. Be a jumbo yellow bass. Nice yellow bass, look at there. I will take you, buddy. Now, yellow bass aren't normally thought to be delicious little tasty edible treats, but today we're going to keep a few, take them home, fry them up, and show you just how delicious these little yellow bass can be. Got him. Feels like a decent one. Might be a white bass. Oh, it's a big yellow bass. Oh, yeah. That's a good one right there. Jumbo yellow bass. Okay, let's get him on the stringer. Let's be number 3. Oh, shoot. Got smoked. Got smoked. There he is. Another nice one. He's pretty. Gorgeous fish. Look how yellow he is. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Doing big things out here. I'll take a little white bass mixed in too. Or a striper. It'd be nice to get a striper. That's what we originally came here for, but doesn't seem like there's any stripers out here hanging out, unfortunately. There's very few. Not seeing any surface activity, not seeing a whole lot of bait fish. It's just kind of dead. It makes me sad. I guess they're moving out to the main river. That might be a good one. Feels nice. He bit it on the fall. Oh yeah, that's a big one. Big one. Oh yeah, beautiful fish. Shoot. There he is. That one's got some weight to him. I don't know if it's a yellow bass or a white bass. Looks like a yellow bass. Nope, white bass. He's a little small, he's kind of skinny. We'll put him back. Dang, I thought I had a big old yellow bass. That's a big fish. That's a big fish. That's a bigger fish. What is this, a white bass? Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna let him go. About to catch one right here. Don't hold me to it. There he is. I still feel like I haven't quite dialed in what they're wanting, but basically it's just fishing it slow right off the bottom. And that's another good one. How thick he is. Just right off the bottom. A lot of them are coming on that top jig, and equally as many are coming on that bottom jig. Awesome fish. Okay, let's get them on there. I think this is number 7. And I'm gonna try to get one more. I think the 8 is the magic number today. It's pretty good conditions today for fishing. We might go mount somewhere else and fish, or we might just go home and eat these yellow bass for lunch. It's too much fun to me though. Another good one. Oh gosh, a real nice one. Look at that. How fat he is. Maybe it's a she, I don't know. So here's today's yellow bass catch. I planned to keep 8, but somehow I kept 9, but that's all right. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys how to clean these yellow bass up so we can prepare them for the table. They're gonna be delicious. So let's get to cutting up on them. So to clean a yellow bass, you're basically just gonna clean it the same way you would clean any other fish, okay? So basically I have my regular hand fillet knife, still liking an electric, gotta get one fixed. And we're gonna make a cut around the operculum, which is just around the gills. We get all the meat possible, all right? And then we're gonna run the knife down the back. If you've ever cleaned white bass, it's the same deal, okay? All right, I'm gonna run the knife down here to the ribs. I'm gonna push my fillet knife through the belly and cut my way down to the tail fin. All right. Now I'm gonna kind of angle my knife blade up and cut over these ribs here. Just ride that rib cage back down. Oh, she's full of eggs. Okay, here's one fillet. Let me get the other side real quick. Same deal. Cut behind the head, stick your knife into the back, run it along the spine. Run your knife back through to the anal fin, out to the tail fin. Hear me kind of grinding on those ribs. I'm just trying to peel that meat right off the ribs, get all of it if possible. All right, that looks great. Looks fantastic. All right. Our fish and the eggs back in the bucket, and now we're going to remove the meat from the skin. Simply just kind of by pinching down here on the skin down here. Might take a second for you to get your hands on it real good. I'm just going to work the meat right off the skin. There's that one. Okay, so you see the fillets, there's a little bit of that kind of that excess skin on there, that's fine on there. But like all Maranid bass, I say Maranid, it's the family that these yellow bass are in there, a family called Maranidae. So you have the yellow bass. I actually got a striper here on hand that I caught today. Striper, white bass, and hybrids. They all have this little red little bloodline right here, kind of on both sides of the fillet right here. And that's something that you're gonna wanna take out whenever you're preparing it to cook, because it just kind of gives the meat a bad taste and doesn't make you want to eat them. But once you remove this little piece of red meat right here, tastes delicious. Tastes like bluegill, crappie, all that stuff. The meat's really, really good. It's flaky. So I'm just gonna use this little knife here. I'm gonna kind of work that off a little bit. Top layer, I'll trim it up whenever I get back inside before we cook it. But while I already have the knife out, I'm gonna get as much as I can off. that looks good. I'm gonna trim this off when I get back inside this little strip right here. But for now, that's great. Throw them in a little bowl. And I'm gonna get back to cleaning the rest of these fish. We'll see you guys back inside when we get to cooking them up. I finished the fish up a little bit ago, and I put them in the fridge in a bowl of water, had them soaking in some salt and some lemon juice. If you're familiar with the channel, you know I do that with all the fish that I prepare before I cook it. It just makes the meat taste a lot better. It just enhances it. And now I've got it in a bag of Louisiana fish fry. It's the blue bag, a staple. Got it all shaked up. Got the Fry Daddy here. It's at 375. I think it's hot. It looks really hot and ready to go. Here's our little tasty morsel of the yellow bass fillet, all trimmed up. Oh yes, looking good. We're just gonna cook a few of these up for lunch today. While we're waiting on the yellow bass to cook, do me a solid, leave a comment right now in the comment section letting me know if you've ever had yellow bass before. I'm really curious about what your opinion is on yellow bass and cooking it and eating it, because I love it, and if you haven't ever had it, hopefully we can convince you to start keeping some of these fish next time you're out on the lake. What good is fish for lunch without some sweet potato fries? Oh gosh. Okay, we're good. Well, there you have it, folks. We got our plate of yellow bass fillets, sweet potato fries, and I'm ready to eat. I'm gonna dig in real quick, get a little taste test. I already know that it tastes good, but just so y'all can see it, you can visualize it, you can taste it for yourselves. Delicious. It doesn't need this, but I love a little slappy mama on my fish fillets. So I'm gonna hang out in here, I'm gonna eat lunch. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. If you were wondering where Jay was at, she was committed to the striper game. And like we mentioned in the video, the striper were MIA. She was a trooper, just made thousands of cash trying to catch striper, and it just wasn't happening. So, and she wasn't into doing the yellow bass fishing, so I did the yellow bass fishing. Anyways, if you missed her, she'll be in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button for me and drop some comments below. Like I said, let me know what your opinion is of eating yellow bass. I think they're delicious. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to our channel so you can keep up with all of our future adventures. I'm Cole Harkin, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.